Holy cow. So there are just marks all over in the water column. And I'm pretty confident they're shad, so I'm gonna try to find out here. I'll hit the record button and share it with you guys if anything shows up. Oh yeah, that's all they are. There's shad everywhere. This is what you're gonna get. You're gonna get big schools of shad moving through, and a lot of times it can be tricky because you're reading your electronics and you're just marking a ton of what you think is interference. But truth is, it's just a bunch of shad. Now they just moved off now. Someone's just playing the bagpipes out here tonight. That's an interesting move. This might be a crappie looking at me right now. So when you're fishing in the midst of these shad, you're really just kind of hoping to jig above them, and hopefully the game fish and crappies, big crappies especially, they'll follow those bait fish and look to just pick them out. The tough thing is when there's that much forage around, convincing a crappie to bite a jig when there's big shad all over for him to chomp on. Caught 2 crappies so far, and both have been little baby ones, probably because they can't eat a shad. But hopefully there's a window here right before dark. We'll see. Either way, it's cool to see them on the underwater camera. I'll try to get some more footage. So here again, bottom, all shad. Let's see what it looks like down there. Oh, because it's not frozen fish. Heck yeah. That's a nice fish, actually. Crappie. Came right off the bottom, actually. Yep. I know, I'm like, that was not a shad, but now the shad are showing up, so they're down there. I mean, I just saw there was at least a mark down there, so maybe they're almost like underneath the shad looking up at them. They always want to feed up, like you want to jig above them, but I think it's also tough because the water is kind of dirty from this runoff right now. Oh, I think I got 2 more looking at me. Come on. Oh my gosh, eat it, dude. Yeah, that one was only like a foot off the bottom, but now I'm jigging up high again. I know, it's like you don't want to ignore them. But those are the ones that should be the, and you can always drop back down to the bottom if you see something. The ones I caught on the bottom, it's not like I pulled them out of the mud. Like, I could mark them down near the bottom. Yeah, I wouldn't even want to walk out of here in the dark because I'd probably step in a hole too. You can't see them right now with the water on top. I got more stuff on the bottom looking at me again now. Come on, fish. Oh, come on. What are you? Eat it. Yes. Oh, bluegill. Well, that would explain if you're getting bluegill to look at it. The what? Oh, I know. Like one beaver tail will fish a whole day. It's insane. In hindsight, I wish I went to I put them in packs really pretty big, which was unnecessary to freeze them like that.
Yeah, it doesn't have like a foldable top.
Oh, that thing was just sucking on it. Oh, crappie. Not a big one. I thought it was bigger at first. It's cool seeing them underneath the ice. The Widowmaker tungsten. It's almost better now that I don't have any shad down here. Our team in general, like obviously the last 2 games were disappointing, but like as a whole, you have to be somewhat optimistic. Although I do think Joe Barry needs to go.
I don't know how they re-signed him.
I'm officially on the fire Joe Barry train. Oh, here come the shad again. It's just lit up. It's a Christmas tree, but not in a good way. Oh, well, I was hoping for a few more big old crappies, but yeah, if this fish doesn't bite, I might just say it's time to go.